Boy, I love this bike. You know, before I got this bike, guys, I'd ride track and moto. I got a YZ125 as well. So I would do mainly like track and stuff, but man, ever since I got this bike, guys, I cannot get out of the woods. The YZ250X, this is a 2019 model. You guys, if you're thinking about getting one of these bikes, I would say go ahead and do it, especially if you like trail riding, being in the woods. It's perfect for that. Now, if you're gonna want to get something with electric start, don't get this bike. If you need, depending on your types of riding, if you're in some super treacherous, super hard enduro, you might need electric start. But if you don't mind having a kickstart and a classic two-stroke dirt bike, carbureted, then go ahead and pull the trigger on a Yamaha YZ250X. This is an awesome bike. This is, like I said, it's a 2019 model. It has 2021 plastics. I've done a couple, not really much. It has a new chain and sprockets. It had that when I got it though, but chain's looking kind of like it needs to be adjusted. I'd put JD jets in it. They sell, JD has several kits for different bikes. I really am happy with how the JD jets, they made it a lot easier to start the bike, and it just, it leans it out a bit and it runs really crispy. So I'm gonna go take it riding on Sunday, so I'll have a ride video up for you guys. Go ahead, throw me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. We do dirt bike and 2A content here at Ride Review Reload. Today, it's a nice day. It's gonna stop being hot out. I think Tuesday it's supposed to start cooling down, or it's the last day. You know, fall's right around the corner, best time to ride, and man, I can't wait to take this thing out in the woods in the fall. It's gonna be awesome. It's just been hot I've only had this a couple months. I've had it since June. So the KTMs, yeah, they have a couple things that are superior to the YZ250X. And you're gonna have your electric start. You're gonna have your TPI or TBI, depending on which model. The fuel injected two strokes are nice. But you know what? The one thing that I will say is they have a model in Europe that's only available to Europe of the YZ. It's called a Fantic. Now they have a Fantic like 300. It's basically a YZ 300. It's got electric start. It's got TDI. It's dual port or DPI, just like dual port injection. So it actually has two injectors. So that's a Fantic. Yamaha's got a partnership with Fantic to where they can't sell Fantics in the United States. They're pretty much banned from it. You know, a lot of people would be rushing to go buy one and probably take away from Yamaha's sales, but I just don't understand why they don't like make a partnership to where they both profit off it, you know? Or maybe, I don't know, who knows? But yeah, I don't think that will ever be available in the US. But either way, this bike, it's a lot substantially. It's like $2,000 cheaper than a XCW, I think 300 XCW. And you know, I think KTM's losing a lot of money right now. They're losing business. People aren't buying stuff with inflation the way it is. People aren't spending money. They're holding on to what they got, and they're not going and putting down payments on bike like they were years ago. Like, you know, when you're spending 14 grand on a dirt bike, like, that's kind of crazy. You know, I understand if you're at the pro level and you're riding a competition and, you know, maybe you got sponsors and like you make money off it or whatever. But if you're just a casual weekend rider that likes to go out and get after it once in a while, the YZ250X is a great choice, especially for the trail guys. Now, you can take this bike on the track. I've taken it on some tracks. I don't normally, you know, ride tracks all that much anymore. I'm getting older. I probably, you know, every once in a while, but man, in the woods, it's gonna be hard. This thing is fast as hell. It's got plenty of power, no matter how much you weigh. You know, Even you could weigh 350 pounds. This thing's gonna pull you around. It's great. So the only other things I'm really in the near future, I'm gonna get tires. If you guys know a good woods tire, I was thinking about putting the MX34. It's like a moto tire, but it's pretty good for trail riding too. If you guys know a really good woods tire, I don't want to spend more than 200 bucks on a set of tires. Let me know down in the comments below. The only kind of tires I've ever bought are the Dunlop MX33 and MX34. I think I've had a pair of MX53s, but not very long. Let me know down below what you guys would recommend. Like I said, I just, yeah, I can't wait till it gets cooler out, because there's nothing better than riding trails in the fall. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna take both bikes out this weekend. The 125 has not been ridden in a while. It's been a while. Like, I've rode it around the street and stuff a couple times, but just in the neighborhood. I will say the 125 has the 250 beat on in the sound department. As the FMF probably helps, but this thing sounds the best. But yeah, you know, the YZ250X is a do-it-all bike that excels in the woods. So yeah, I almost traded this thing off like an idiot, but I'm really glad that I didn't. And I'm gonna hang on to these two strokes. You never know how much longer they're gonna keep making these things. It might become like you know, a lost art sometime. But thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, stay safe, take it easy. Later.